Well, thank you very much, Madam President, and thank you, Chair Albornoz, for your great leadership and your partnership in working on this incredibly important piece of legislation. These three items together are a first step for us in making sure that we can help increase public awareness about the dangers of vaping. You've seen reported in local media over the past few days that people are really starting to understand just how much of a concern this should be for not only the parents of children, but also the general public who continue to vape and think and use it as a cessation device, not understanding the risks that they're posing to themselves and their well-being. I will tell you that especially when it comes to our children who are incredibly susceptible with their developing brains as well as developing bodies, so much so that athletes, athletic coaches at both the high school and at the collegiate levels have already started issuing notices to their athletes and telling them not to participate in vaping. How it affects their bodies and their minds. It's one in which we are just starting to now get a handle on the true risks that are associated. Even the moniker of vaping itself is incorrect. We are actually heating an oil-based substance to 450 degrees. This is not water vapor. And I think it's important for folks to understand the science of the technology of this device in that it's actually similar to inhaling an aerosol. And so if you think about how we try and avoid aerosols, we've heard about the dangers of when it comes to some of the inhaling some of the chemicals that are associated with aerosol cans and minimizing your exposure there. This is very similar. And for folks to continue to do it, for the deep breaths in which they take this into their lungs, these are things that are incredibly dangerous. And let's just not forget about the fact that nicotine is an addictive substance that we're exposing our children to, that then they may then go on to utilize other addictive products as well. This is bad stuff, folks. And we shouldn't be putting bad stuff in front of our kids. It's just that simple. And so this is a measure in which we can try and remove these temptations, these bad products that can harm our children out of their hands. And so we're doing our first step in this part by moving them outside of a close proximity to our schools. But there's more to be done. And I look forward to working with my colleagues here on the council, with Chair Albornoz, as we continue to make sure that we're increasing the safety of our children here in Montgomery County. So thank you.